Hi there. My name is Sarah Ward and I live in Reidsville, North Carolina. I went to high school with Miss Pegram, which wasn't so long ago, and she asked if I would come and talk to you a little bit about the job that I do. I am an IT security manager for American Express Global Business Travel. And what does that mean? Well, that means that it's my responsibility to make sure that we have our local computers protected that are on our desktop so that the bad guys can't access our data. I went to college in Greensboro at UNCG and I did study information technology. And back in the day when I started, computers were basically all the data was stored on these really big machines that were pretty much the size of a whole room. So the only security they had to worry about is somebody getting into that room or breaking the code. And the only way that people could access, the users could access the data was to use a small computer on, or not even a computer, it's just a screen and a keyboard, and they would use that to access the data. And then they would take that data and they would manually type it into a typewriter. I bet many of you have never seen that. So we fast forward to today, and almost every office worker have their own computers at their desk. There is wired and there are non-wired solutions in place that allow these systems to talk with the servers that can access the data in those large systems. And the software that they use is actually installed locally on their computers, like Word, Excel, and email, and then they're able to um, print whatever they need off of their printers. So because there's more people control of these computers, security becomes a little bit more important because not everybody thinks about security when they think about what they're accessing from their computers, either on the internet or when they're opening documents from other people. So therefore, security becomes very important as technology has evolved. Just like technology, my skills and knowledge have had to evolve with it. I started out basically building and installing computers. So although I wasn't in college anymore, I would have to take classes and read a lot of books to learn about the different hardware and the software that was coming out. Excuse me. And a lot of our IT professionals today are on social media and they use many resources on the internet so that they can learn about the latest technologies that are out there today. So one of the most important parts of my job is being able to communicate to the people that I work with and all my coworkers, whether it be from management or whether it be end users. I have to be able to effectively communicate. So therefore, as I have gone through school and I've gone through all my life, reading, writing, and listening have been very important things to focus on while in school. I've been working from my home office now for about 14 years. And it's nice to be able to kind of dress casual and be comfortable in my own space. And about once a year, I might travel to our corporate office in Arizona, and I actually get to meet with fellow workers. And it's nice to be able to make that face-to-face contact every so often. But yeah, I've been working at home for about 14 years, and as you can see, sometimes I could just not even get out of my pajamas, but I'm not in my pajamas now, let's just say. The main thing I love about working in the job that I do is that there's always something new to learn. As technology evolves every single day, there's always new stuff coming out, and there's new threats to our environment. So therefore, it makes the security world a very challenging place, but it's also it's very exciting because you're always learning something new. But the one thing I don't like, I guess, about the job that I do is sometimes working at home all the time, I do miss that interaction with a lot of my peers. I find that my dogs are fun to hang around, but sometimes I just need some people interaction. But besides that, I pretty much love the work that I do. Thank you all so much for your attention today, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And thanks, Miss Pegram, for having me.